on the go. Ramson's here with some of his favorite products to protect you, right?
And make convenience, protection, everything, right?
Talk to them about this identity theft stamp.
Well, you want to start with this?
The stamp.
Yeah. So everybody's
weird.
in you go to a coffee shop and everybody's got their office set up and they're working at it.
I know.
Free rent. Anyways, so you throw stuff in the garbage and you just never know who grabs a hold of it. Sometimes it's got your home address, maybe you wrote something down, you didn't think about it, and you can't carry a paper shredder around with you. But the next best thing is this Miseo stamp, which all it is just a stamp. And if you want to block something out that you don't want people to read, you just roll over it and it's no longer legible.
Wow, that's
right?
good, huh?
So that ink dries, and you can toss it in the garbage, and nobody's going to get that information.
I love that.
Right?
We got to think that way, though. We got to think that way.
You do have to be careful.
Yeah.
So at home, when you've got your home office set up, we all like, some of us like things clean and organized, and cords are a big nuisance. So these little Blue Lounge Nebula cord things are awesome. They're little tabs that they're cable drops, and they got double-sided tape, and it just grabs a hold of the cable and keeps it organized, right?
Nice
really
and tidy.
simple.
Yeah, very simple.
So you don't have to glue on those tracks and push everything in.
I like that.
So they're really cute. They're called Cable Drop. And then we were talking about security and information and so on and so forth. So as far as security goes, Google's got what's called a Titan key. And when you log into your accounts like Google Drive, your Facebook, your Instagram, all those things, there's people around the world that are fishing for that information to get into your accounts. Anywhere around the world. And then they send you emails, you visit websites you don't know. Well, Google has the Titan key, and what this does is when you log on to an account, you plug that into your laptop, and it corresponds with that site, meaning your Facebook site, and it knows now that you're allowed to be in there because this key is in your possession. So it adds that level of security. Without that key, people around the world can never log into your Facebook or Instagram or Google account.
And talk to me about the people that work for Google.
So Google has, I think, about 85,000 employees or more, and they've never had a phishing problem because they're all mandated to use these keys and protect the sites they log on to. And this one's got a USB key and a Bluetooth, so it even works with your phone. So when your phone you log in, once you're logged in, you're good. But there's no new logins without that key.
Talk to me about this wireless stick.
So the wireless stick, we all have information on our phones. We got too much information. We need to get it off the phone. We get cloud setups, and you pay for that. Well, the SanDisk wireless stick is a wireless stick, so you can actually transfer information wirelessly from your phone or your laptop or your iPad onto this stick, and 3 people at one time can transfer information onto it, back it up, or you can simply plug it in because it's a USB stick. And if you have information on it, like let's say you download movies on it, 2 or 3 people can actually stream movies and watch it on that. So if you're on the plane with your family and you want to watch some movies, it can be on that movie and they can all watch. Because some things like an iPad doesn't have a USB key, so you can't back it up easily. Wirelessly with that you can.
Oh, that's a good idea. We like that.
Right?
Everyone's like, movies, I'm in.
Yes.
Then you're on the plane. And you want noise-canceling headphones.
Or even if you're at the coffee shop and you're working, right? And you want to focus on what you're doing. You want to cut out all the noise. The Bose 700 wireless headphones, they're noise-canceling. These are from Babel Radio. They're just out. And what's lovely about those, they got 11 levels. So you can cut out all the noise around you. Or just a little bit, and it's got voice assistance, so you can just say, Alexa, call so-and-so, or hey, Google, do this. So it'll react to you.
You're never going to take those off.
No, and it's got different settings. So you put them on, and no, there's Google. There's Google.
She said, I'm sorry, I don't understand. I don't either, Alexa. Okay, very good.
So they're a great thing to have just in general because it frees your hands and keeps your head up and you're not looking at a phone and you're talking to people.
Which is really important.
Right?
What's this all about?
This I love because when I drive in the car, I take my jacket off, I hang it on that little tab that comes down, and it's always too small, and halfway through the trip, it falls off.
Right.
Or it blocks your view out that side window and stuff, right?
Yes.
So it's a nuisance.
Wow.
So this thing here actually folds down. Well, it's got all kinds of things. There we go. It folds down nice and simple out of the way. But then when you want it, it folds up. It holds on to your headrest. in behind your seat.
In between.
Right? Yeah.
Oh my gosh, so when you go to the job interview, you look great.
Yes, so your jacket is nice and tailored there.
Your jacket looks great for
you
that
get
job
out,
interview.
you put it on, right?
Smart pen and notebook. Let's talk about the smart pen
You like
and
that
notebook.
one. And when you don't need it, it's discreet and out of the way, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the Rocketbook Everlast, I love this thing because it uses a regular ballpoint pen.
Mm-hmm.
I love drawing things. So when you're making notes, drawing things, writing things, doesn't matter. You set this up with these icons. It's got these icons. So you can say this icon is Google Drive, this one is Dropbox, OneNote, so on and so forth. So when you sketch something, at the bottom it's got those icons. I've marked OneNote. So I simply took my phone with the app, I scanned it, and then it sent it directly to my OneNote, which then shows up in there as that note. So now I can erase that with a damp cloth. It's gone, but it's in my notes. So you can send it to an email address. You can send it to wherever you want.
Fantastic.
It's predetermined, so you just go send this one there, send this one there, send this one there.
That is
Organize all your notes,
awesome.
right? Comes with a notepad as well.
Charles will love that because you said pen and paper. And then one more step.
I love pen and paper. So this backpack is fantastic, especially when you're in the city and you commute a lot. It's great to have it. If you're on the subway, one of the things I love about it is when it's closed, it's got this flap and the zipper is inside. So you don't have to worry about people getting to the zipper, opening it, taking things from you. Okay, that's one thing. It's got tons of compartments, so it's really versatile. It's got this tab here with Velcro and this snap, so it can't drop open and everything fall out. Okay. And you see this little USB thing? You can put a power bank inside. Wow. It connects inside. So you can connect your USB to your phone and charge it with it closed and you're working. And that's great. And another thing I love about it, it's got this built-in little cover that when it rains, you just pull this over top of it, you're riding a bike or whatever, keeps it dry.
Very mobile.
Right?
Last but not least.
And then last but not least, I love projectors. I think they're very versatile for business. This Nebula is fantastic because it's got a lot of apps built into it already. You can have Crave, you can have all kinds of different apps where you can stream content. So you can actually watch movies on this. Or you can hook it up to a laptop. And if you have to go to an office and do a presentation, it'll just run whatever you want to run. It's got built-in speakers. And it sounds fantastic. Now, whether it's an office environment or if the kids want to grab it and go downstairs and watch a movie or stream a movie, they can. Or they want to go in the garage or the backyard, doesn't matter. It's got a battery, it runs on a battery, it's really easy to use. One of the most important things about this is that it's autofocus. So as soon as it knows where it's landing, it focuses to there. So there's no messing around.
Because you're not moving around in the living room.
Right, yeah.
Thank you, Ramson. Thank you. So many great things. Really good stuff.